Bonjour, Indaway Maganadug, Miigwech Biajag, 2024 State of the Bandajesh. Nalgizis Nindigenakaz, Makwa Nindun Dame, Minisanakwa Nindonjaba. My English name is Samuel Moose. I am honored to serve as the Commissioner of Administration for the Mille Band of Ojibwe. As the Commissioner of Administration, I serve as a Chief of Staff to Chief Executive Melanie Benjamin. I am responsible for the day-to-day operations for the Mille Band of Ojibwe tribal government, which includes financial responsibilities, administering of grants, contracts, overseeing personnel issues, and lobbying activities as directed by the Chief Executive. In addition to overseeing these, I also oversee the Assistant Commissioner of Administration, the Commissioner of Community Development, the Commissioner of Education, Commissioner of Health and Human Services, and the Commissioner of Natural Resources. The departments under the administration are as follows. Human Resources, directed by Stacy Sanchez. The Human Resources Department manages all personnel files while assisting all employees in departments of the Mille Band of Ojibwe. Currently, the band employs 703 full-time regular, 27 part-time regular, and 51 temporary employees. Tribal Child Support Enforcement Program, directed by Ann Stafford. Tribal Support Enforcement Office is to provide assistance to families within our jurisdiction to provide well-rounded services in promoting healthy families and financially protecting children. Services provided include paternal establishment, establishing child support orders and enforcement, and modifying existing child support orders. Self-Governance and Elder Supplemental Income Program, John Mojica. The office assists the Mille Band of Ojibwe with all self-governance compacts, contracts, and funding agreements, and works with our federal partners on any amendments or changes. These current agreements are signed by the Chief Executive and submitted to the BIA Office of Self-Governance and the Indian Health Services. The Elder Supplemental Income Program provides services to approximately 400 elders while maintaining and updating elder files, addresses, and ongoing communications. Grants Department, Brittany Wynn. The Grants Department collaborates with the various departments to manage 113 active grant awards, submits approximately 30 new grant applications with a success ratio between 50 and 60% being funded. Currently, we have 12 new pending awards with agencies. Information Systems, Keith Modulant. The Information Systems Department supports all information systems, both voice and data for the Mille Band of Ojibwe tribal government. The information systems consist of 5 full-time staff to manage hundreds of computers, servers, phones, networks in all 3 districts. Anji Bama Dezing, Christian Tice. Anji Bama Dezing helps to empower participants through education, training, work experience, cultural opportunities, and supportive services. Anji Bama Dezing continues to see positive outcomes and strong participation within all groups accessing programs and services. Some highlights of the program are 223 WEX participants providing over 7,100 work hours to the community and businesses, helping 70 families obtain housing and 50 participants obtain permanent housing. It's helped 408 participants obtain their Minnesota driver's license, 250 people in total receiving certification through a local partnership with a community college, and archived 117 audio files, 12 videos, 66 images, and 48 documents of culture on our website, www.culture.anji.org. Anji Bama Dezing has offices in all 3 districts and the urban. Community Centers and Urban Office. Roberta Martin, Amanda Benke, Renee Johnson, Wabin Spears. The Community Centers and Urban Office hosts a variety of services, programs, and functions for the Mille Band Ojibwe citizens and departments. Besides programs and functions, these facilities are a hub of activities for our districts, which include community meetings, health and fitness, computer lab, communications, after-school activities, holiday parties, and much more. Governmental Affairs, Sheena Matrias. The Governmental Affairs Department works to preserve and protect, defend the inherent sovereignty rights and authority and interests of the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, its citizens, through effective intergovernmental relations and advocacy. Governmental affairs saw several highlights. At the state, Mille Lacs Band was essential in the passage of the Omnibus Judiciary and Public Safety Bill, which amended several sections of the state law regarding concurrent law enforcement authority, which recognized tribal sovereignty and tribal law enforcement's authority to enforce state criminal code on tribal land. While our federal advocacy saw some historic items, President Bush's nomination and the state's confirmation of Judge Sarah Hill, Cherokee, to serve as a federal judge in the United States District Court in the Northern District of Oklahoma. Also, Congress's enactment of advanced appropriations for the Indian Health Services, a historic provision for Indian health care throughout Indian country. IHS was the only federal health provider without basic certainty of funding from one year to the next. And of course, the Supreme Court's decision in Holland versus Brackeen, which affirmed that Indian Child Welfare Act is constitutional, reaffirming that tribal nations have the inherent power of self-governance and the inherent right to provide for the social, economic, safety, and cultural needs of their citizens. In addition, the Commissioner of Administration has been tasked with the responsibilities of the Commissioner of Community Development, which has been filled, and will be welcoming Rick Pardun as our new Commissioner of Community Development. Areas of responsibility are Housing Department, which manages 513 rental units, 2,229 work orders that were performed and completed by 18 housing maintenance staff, conducted 92 move-in and move-outs, 273 housing inspections, and completed 36 carpentry projects. Home Loan Program and Renovation Program provides home loans and financing for qualified band members and manages both loan portfolios, which consist of 313 total mortgage loans and 126 renovation loans. Public Works Department, which oversees road maintenance, water, wastewater, and solid waste in all three districts. Currently, Solid Waste Department services 850 customers in our service area. Planning and Project Management Department oversees all phases of government-funded construction projects, which include government buildings, new home construction, home renovation, road construction, parks, and other infrastructure projects. Again, miigwech for attending the 2024 State of the Band Address, and chi miigwech to my fellow commissioners and all the Mille Lacs Band employees for a great year. I'm excited for the new year and all the great opportunities to come for the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe and its citizens. Chi miigwech.